by Danny. Danny is about to be interrogated, but until he gets interrogated, we're going to send him outside into the soundproof parking lot, which still hears train sounds. So there's actually a door outside here, so he won't be able to hear. So there it is, actually out the side. If you can, does everyone look? Okay. All right. Now, Stacey and Ken are cops. Which one is the bad cop? Ken! Make your case. Ken? All right, how many? I want to hear, how many people think Stacey should be the bad cop? How many want Ken to be the bad cop? Ken is the bad cop. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Danny's committed a crime, and what I want to do is get a location from the audience that he committed the crime at. Scotland. Just like the whole country. Yeah. Okay. I like it. Scotland. Okay. Now, his crime is not something that you would normally get convicted of. It might even be an everyday activity. What was his crime?
Trimming the poodle.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Who said that? What was that? Riding a goat. All right. So his motive has nothing to do with the crime. It's something that happened to him that caused him to commit this crime. What is that motive?
His mother gave him Budweiser ice cream.
Let this be known as the Budweiser show. His mother gave him Budweiser ice cream. All right. That's your fault. B-U-D. Okay, ice cream. All right. Great suggestions. All right. So, before we bring in Danny for his interrogation, let's have our cops go over our location where the crime occurred. Scotland! All right. And what was his crime?
Riding a goat.
Yeah. And his motive for committing the crime?
His mother gave him
Budweiser ice cream.
Fantastic. All right, let's bring that chair down stage a little bit, and let's bring in Danny, and be sure to boo and kiss the criminal as he comes in. Let's bring him on in.
really Forsyth. I think you should have.
You like skirts, boy?
We don't want to bother you, and we hate to cast any aspersions on your character.
We know he did it.
Well,
It's so nice.
I'm just saying that why were you there? It doesn't make any sense. It's so far from home.
I wanted to make my dress more authentic.
I bet you did. I bet you did.
Well, and you certainly could have done that there, although I'm sure that they don't think so. But I guess the question really is why that particular place? It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Low cost.
That makes sense. You're pretty frugal. You're pretty frugal, boy.
Yes,
Maybe you're watching too many Austin Powers movies.
I was not engaging in spy work.
What you were doing we'll get to later, but right now we're just trying to figure out where you were. So you were over there, and did you have problems understanding them when they spoke to you? A lot of people do. It's understandable.
I've got friends in the yard, boy, but they're not at school.
I can understand British English just fine.
You're close. You're very close. just maybe a little more this way.
Yes, I was in the UK. I was in Ireland.
Hey,
We're not talking about leprechaun!
I was in Scotland.
I know.
Move
It's
on.
okay, son. It's okay. So now that we've established where you were, I suppose we can review what it was you were doing.
You lactose intolerant, boy?
I don't like cows.
Well, you definitely, perhaps like other farmyard animals.
Just tell us. Just say it right now. What is it?
I decapitated a chicken.
No, you didn't.
Well, we'll write that down and investigate that later. But I guess we're really concerned, yes, about the particular animal that you were.
You think that goatee makes you look tough?
I thought that you could ride a goat.
So, thank you so much. I know this is difficult on you. It won't be much longer.
Oh, it will be more difficult on you.
You take it easy on my partner,
Oh,
boy.
now, boys.
I will eat your face off.
We're gonna move right along now. So we established you were in Scotland and you were riding a goat.
As some mistakenly do.
But we really have to understand why. It's such a heinous crime.
Did you need the milk? Did you need it for something?
I wanted something to go with my Lucky Charms. Ireland.
Well, I know that sometimes in college you might have this with your Lucky Charms.
I wanted some beer.
You sure did. But you just couldn't have it straight, could you? Had to put it in something.
Was it too warm for you?
I wanted beer with hot cocoa.
That certainly would have been a lot of sugar. But I'm concerned is that you took the beer, and we'll get to what type in a moment, but you took it and you did something with it. And you turned it into something else.
I
Perverted it.
sanitized the beer by microwaving it.
Did that help then in the later process, you know, when you turned it perhaps?
Ah, you're on to me. I converted the beer into butter.
You might like the churn, but you don't like the butter.
Well, it sounds like you just had your whole own dairy process going on, didn't you? But no, it's not butter. It's something, ooh, boy, it's a little cold in here. Ooh, it is a little chilly. I have my jacket on.
I made the beer into frozen yogurt.
You're right there. We know. You're right there.
You've discovered my less healthy alternative. Beer turned into ice cream.
Unfortunately, there's more. It was ice cream.
I suppose you're going to blame somebody else.
Somebody who gave it to you.
Well, I won't blame Ben and I won't blame Jerry.
Was she seeing them?
Does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt knowing she's married to someone else.
Ooh.
A lot of kids have problems with that.
Don't analyze me. I will analyze you much harder.
Okay, honey, but we just need to know who gave it to you.
Suppose she didn't spend enough time with you?
My mother. All right. You're on to me. I went to Ireland.
No.
First went to Ireland. Then I commuted to Scotland, where I churned, where I rode a goat. A common error.
Surprised you got anything done, honey.
I then applied a saddle to the goat and made my way to a dairy farm. Because I wanted to convert beer to ice cream. Because my mother.
Close enough.
That was just like we did it in rehearsal. Fantastic job.